Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Frank. American Eagle Rises. Feeling a little under the weather. Maybe you guys can tell. Just kind of happened last night. Got a little sore throat. Was kind of like a hacky. Not a lot. It's a little worse now when I got up in the morning, and then yeah, the only good news is I guess we'll work from home for at least one, probably all week if you ask me. The way that it is that probably by like Wednesday night I'll probably be feeling better, but then it'll be still like hacky and coffee. So let's hope by Friday it's all pretty much cleared up. But how you guys' weekend go, right? I don't know, man. Mine, whatever. You guys kind of know about it. So, real off to the race. Well, we're really not off to the races, but yeah, Wall Street. We'll put the glasses on. But as I said, and I don't want to say spot on, but so the 10-year Treasury did sell off. It went up by 1 basis point. It was actually up earlier, and it looks like there was a little rally, we'll call it. But the DXY, so the relative strength of the dollar, did gain, which is kind of what I was thinking too. It's about 98.5. That was enough to kind of, put a damper on the overall Wall Street market. It did kind of pare some of those losses back. Gold barely got hit. Silver a little bit more, not quite 1% down. So not, it wants free money, and it ain't looking great. Bitcoin was down. Oh, now it tried to make a recovery. Now it's back down. So it's just under 111,000 per Bitcoin. So it is breaking some 50-day moving average. It's still not, I wouldn't say it's broken resistance. Where it's at right now looks like it wants to kind of hang down here. It may not stay down here very long. So I would still say caution, neutral. Again, you guys know my little plan. I'm buying little pieces of it. I'm like a little mouse. You want me to do that again? Yeah. So that's what's going on over there. We'll keep an eye on that. Some other interesting news. So first one is that the House has subpoenaed Mr. E, his actual estate. So not the island. You would think they would have already done this, but it's like a soap opera, like this. List, no list. Wait, he didn't do anything. Yeah, he did. He didn't die. He didn't kill himself. This, that. So I thought that was quite interesting. There's still talk of more National Guard and more areas. Keep it up, Trump. So it looks like DC, I don't want to say the hammer's coming down, but it's looking that way. There was some. Oh, come on! I don't like how this thing does this thing. So what was the other one? Oh, now I forgot it, guys. Sorry. Cracker Barrel. Yeah, we're no longer. What the heck happened there? What? It's like whatever is good. They just destroy it. Oh yeah, Trump's meeting with the South Korean president, and one of the items is defense. So yeah, so South Korea really needs us from a defense standpoint, and we're kind of like, yeah, we kind of want to keep a little I'm not a big proponent of like having bases around the world, but unfortunately, and actually technically, they're still at a state of war. They never had peace talks on that. So why would why don't they just give? I don't know. You guys tell me. I don't. It's the weirdest thing. It's ever since the Korean War, but they've had like a ceasefire or whatever the hell they call them, right? The big difference between ceasefire and a peace agreement, apparently, right? So at least they're not shooting at each other, even though there's a state of war. Kind of like describes everything. Like, wait, what? There's still a war going on, but they ain't fighting. Yeah, that's yeah. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So, yeah, we need to keep something there. I don't know. Actually our military base that we have in South Korea is actually relatively big. But that's actually more of a strategic location, number one, and then number two, ever since the Korean War and after World War II, it was kind of like, yeah, we better keep this place here so that we actually had like we'll call it a drop off, right? When, that's why we have a base in West Germany. Well, it used to be called West Germany, but that's why. Because we didn't, reinvade and, crossing the channel, all that, right? So, but they're still at technical war with North Korea. So South Korea is a great position to have. We have bases, or I know we have at least one in Japan. We may have, we pretty much own half of Okinawa. Iwo Jima is still kind of a thing. I don't know. I'd have to look at that one there. But we have Guam. We still have Midway. But so this is all, naval bases. Pacific is just big ocean, right? So those bases are really hard for us to get rid of. But you'd be surprised, like, where we have, we call these bases, but they're like forward operations. But anyway, yeah, I know, I didn't mean to go heavily into something like that. What was this? Tariffs. Every so often, there's like one little, like, headline about tariffs. I'm not sure when they're going to bring those back, but yeah, okay, so all the headlines. And we'll put our glasses on one final time. Iran Supreme Leader speaks out on Trump. Oh my gosh, they're still trying to get us. They're trying to get a boogeyman so that we're all like, dude, we don't have any money. There's no jobs. So what is this? Almost half of adults say they are ordering kid meals because they cost less. And then maybe it's like an escape. You feel like a little kid. Venezuela sends 15,000 troops to border as U.S. warships approach. Yeah, that's an interesting one. I think I remember seeing something about that. Is it Maduro? Whatever. Yeah, Venezuela is in a bad state over there. If anything, Venezuelan people should be begging for us to clean up, but hey, whatever, we're not going to do that because it's not our backyard. Yeah, that's whatever what I was looking for. I can't find it now. Boo. Yeah. So how you guys doing? So we're going to be probably very sorry guys, I got, as I said, sore throat. Yeah. So we're not doing any walking. It doesn't look too bad. Look at it rain maybe earlier or something. Not very much. But yeah, I'm gonna start feeling. I'm actually already sorry guys. I'm already kind of feeling kind of weird. So yeah, we ain't be doing no work on the Camaro. We ain't gonna be doing much of anything. So we're gonna try to relax a little bit. So nothing strenuous. Oh geez, we forgot. We forgot to shave. Yeah, so we might let this grow out all week. Especially if I don't have to go into work. We're just gonna let it grow out, okay? Yeah, other than that, guys, yeah. Another day, right? Just put one foot in front of the other, whether you like it or not. Yeah, anybody listening? Anybody care? There's probably a few you diehards. Thanks for coming by, stopping by. If you're not already, subscribe. What do I need to do to get you to subscribe? I don't know. Maybe I don't want to know the answer to that one. All right, we found the stop button, and we'll take it easy, right? See ya. Bye.